Hi there everyone, welcome to another ORAS Wi-Fi battle. This is a battle I had on my stream the other day, using my new UU team, and it was very entertaining. My favourite music, the Deoxys theme here. Track number 20, I believe. No, 22. So yeah, I decide to lead off with my Hitmontop here, figuring he'll want to lead off with his Miss Miyagi here. I'm able to get the Intimidate off, and I figure it was definitely going to want to use some sort of physical attack on me, so I went straight for the counter. Unfortunately, he switches into Dusclops, which counter won't affect. I figure this thing's probably want to go for Will-O-Wisp, but I know it's quite the tank, so if I can get a Toxic off, that'll definitely be a win. Lucky for me I do, and surprise surprise it goes for the Nightshade. Not sure what he was planning there, but I've got that thing toxic even, so it shouldn't be too much of a threat from now on. I decide to switch in my own Chandelier. Even if he wants to go for Nightshade, that's not going to do a whole lot to me. Surprised it does. Here I figure I'm assuming he's going to switch and I'll just go for Flamethrower. Turns out though he stays in, and he wanted to disable my move. Perhaps he expected me to go for Shadow Ball. Now my Flamethrower is disabled, he decides to switch and go into his Sceptile, knowing that Flamethrower won't be able to hurt him. I went straight for a Shadow Ball here, figured I'd see how much that would do, but as he switched into the Sceptile, turns out it does do over half. Here he decides to stay in a Mega Evolve, but unless he's got Protect, he is not surviving this Shadow Ball. He does outspeed, but turns out he's a physical Sceptile, and does not have enough damage to take me out. Down goes the Christmas tree, and out comes Miyagi again. I know it'll probably outspeed, so I stay in here, allow myself to go down. Lucky for me, he does go for the U-turn, which gives me the switch initiative here. And out comes the Fortress. I go into Crocodile, thinking my Dark attacks are neutral. Turns out this one is possibly physically defensive though, because that did not do much. And he decides to set up his hazards here. Here I figure I'll see how much Earthquake does. Doesn't do too much, to be fair. But he's already setting up, I may as well go for what I can. Hopefully I'll get the Moxie boost and I'll be able to do some killings. Here I figure maybe he'll want to save his Fortress, so I went for Pursuit in case he tried to switch, but he didn't, and I was able to take it out with critical hit. That may have mattered. I do get the Moxie boost, but I don't believe I got the Sticky Web up, so he has plenty of Pokemon who can outspeed, such as this one, which would guarantee a kill on me. I switch in Hitmontop. Let's get the Intimidate off. However, with all those entry hazards, they do a considerable amount of damage. If I'm lucky, I'll be able to go for the Rapid Spin and get rid of them though. But he goes straight for the U-turn, and Hitmontop is not a very fast Pokemon. Odds are whatever he's going to want to switch in will outspeed and kill me. I do have a decent special defense, so I'm hoping that maybe I could take one attack from a non-boosted Keldeo, but as we see, Scald is quite enough to take me out. Here I'm thinking I've pretty much lost the battle. The last Keldeo I went up against was Choice Scarfed, so, and with all these entry hazards I'm dying pretty bad. I go for Thunder, knowing this would be the best time if I was able to outspeed, and lucky for me I do outspeed and it does kill. I need to get up that sticky web if I can, but he switches in his super fast Miyagi. I guess this thing is choice scarfed. Goes for the high jump kick. I do resist it, but it is more than enough to take me out. Poor Galvantula. Not enough defense on that Pokemon. Here, I'm pretty much sure I've lost the battle. If this thing has Ice Punch, I'm absolutely buggered. But he does switch out. I'm pretty sure it is choice itemed. And I go for the Dragon Dance. Raise that speed and attack, and at the range of health that Dusclops is at, along with the Toxic, I should be able to hit it and take it out with a Dragon Claw. So down goes the Dusclops, and I get a Moxie boost. +2 in attack, +1 in speed. Will I outspeed the Mrs. Miyagi? Turns out I do not. But lucky for me, it does not have the Ice Punch apparently. And I am able to survive a knockoff. Aerial Ace takes that thing out easily, giving me another Moxie boost. Out comes Hot Stuff. But I happen to have Earthquake, and I'm able to take that thing out. God knows why Salamence can learn Earthquake, but it does, and that gave me the victory. Very lucky battle. Once he set up all those hazards, I thought I was done for. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.